Are looking at fairly okay conditions. All the rain's really moved on out, but it's still mild. It is still muggy out there, and that's the way it's going to stay as we go through the rest of the evening. Temperatures currently in the 70s. We will eventually get in the upper 60s and then the mid 60s, but that's it. We're going to bottom out only in the 60s here. I did throw in a low chance for a lingering shower through the overnight hours, but we're not expecting much. So if you're heading out to look at Christmas lights or holiday lights, leave the sweater at home. It is not sweater weather, that's for sure. This little line you see here is a weak cool front moving in, but here's the deal. The cold front doesn't really have much cold air with it, and it really isn't even going to bring us drier air, so don't expect much out of this one. But you can see the showers down there along the coast. They'll continue to head down towards the Gulf. Didn't see much rain today. A lot of locations at least saw some rain. It was a damp day, but anywhere you see the kind of blues and greens, it was under an inch. There was maybe one little spot down in Plaquemines Parish where we had the thunderstorm get a little bit stronger, picked up maybe an inch, but most of us saw about a quarter of an inch. That's it. One thing we'll be watching tonight, it's warm, it's muggy. We had some rain. There's plenty of moisture left over. We're probably going to see some fog develop as we go through the evening hours. I don't think it's going to be widespread, extremely problematic, but definitely plan to use caution, slow down if you're traveling later tonight or early tomorrow morning. And here in the city, since we've got the colder lake waters and a little bit of a north wind, we could have some fog lingering a little bit longer through tomorrow during the day on Sunday. Now, there is a cool front moving through. It's dry just to our north. We got dew points in the 50s and 40s. That's that comfortable feeling air. We've got dew points down here in the 70s. That's the muggy air. And usually when a front blows through, it brings the dry air. And it looks like the dry air is coming, but then it stops. We start to see the winds weaken, and then the southeasterly flow returns throughout later tomorrow and into Monday. So the moisture really not going to drop much at all, and we're not going to see any big relief from the humidity. And when you look at your humidity forecast, it is here all the way through next week, even into parts of next weekend. We're staying muggy, which also means we're going to stay warm. So if you're getting ready for or hoping for a big cold front, it's not coming anytime soon. Tomorrow, our high temperature is only about 70 degrees, so at least that's nicer with a little bit of a north breeze, but we'll have some clouds, maybe some morning fog. But overall, still a little bit too muggy out there for December standards. How much rain are we going to see this week? Probably not much at all, or through next week. We got a low chance kind of mixed in there. It's warm, it's muggy. It wouldn't be impossible to see a shower, but I don't see any big storm systems, at least through about Friday. Now, Saturday into Sunday of next weekend, I think we may have a stronger front trying to move in, and that could bring us some showers and storms. But over the next 7 days, through next Friday and Saturday, most of the stormy weather and rain is to our north. On the northern side of our ridge, we're probably not going to see much. Look at our temperature, 70 tomorrow. That looks like the coolest day. 80 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and even going into next weekend, will still be above average. Reason for this, the jet stream's way to the north. We got a big ridge sitting over us. That's going to keep all that Arctic air locked up into Canada for the time being and out west. Now, this pattern, it's probably going to flip by the middle of the month, and maybe that will kind of link up with the holidays, and we'll get some cooler weather for the holidays. But for now, that's what we're going to get, about 80 degrees Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and with the warmer temperatures and humidity, we'll be watching for the morning fog. So just something to be aware of. We are getting into fog season here. It can come in and out. Visibility can change fairly quickly, so just be aware of that if you're traveling late or early in the mornings. Doug?